And there we go. So, this is an introduction of who I am. So, my name is Tucker, and I'm currently in Florida, as you'll hear, but I'm sure the reason you're watching this is because of the title, which is for CAA stuff. So, what is my background? So, I got an undergraduate degree in biomedical sciences. I had a career crisis where I thought I wanted to be a doctor for a while, then I thought I wanted to do nursing. And then over time, I just kind of discovered various programs like, I just forgot the name of it, but epidemiologist. I thought I wanted to do that for a little while, realized it wasn't for me, and then I discovered this profession, so CAA, basically, and then I've been pursuing that ever since. As of time of recording, I am 23 years old. Which I think puts me on the slight low end of accepted participants. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But I am basically freshly graduated. I graduated in December, and as that title card said, it is currently May 21st, 2024. And I start classes this Friday. So I can't remember the exact date of what this Friday is. I think it's the 25th. So we'll just roll with that. Actually, that's going to bother me. I need to check that real quick. So just bear with me for a second. These videos are going to be wholly unedited because I don't want to deal with that. It's the 24th. Okay. So the 24th is the first day of class for me. So, how did I hear about becoming a CAA? Online. I discovered Anesthesia Sal on Instagram. And from her videos, I discovered more about it, how to get involved in the program, and just kind of some general baseline stuff, what it's like, what it is, what it isn't, those types of questions. And from her, I just kind of figured out that I'd like the profession, so I pursued it. So the journey for me was, I obviously got a biomedical science undergrad degree, and then I got some volunteer hours. I got less than average. I took the MCAT. I took it just for fun, actually. And I know that sounds so, highfalutin and facetious and all those other big words. But honest to God, I did take it as a joke. Because back when I thought I wanted to be a doctor, I was like, oh, I probably won't do good on it. So then once I decided I didn't want to be a doctor, I was like, well, why the hell not? Let me just take it and see how I do. So I got a 500 on that, which is bang average. That is 50th percentile. Which I feel great about. So I did good on that. I did okay on the GRE. I wasn't happy with my math performance. I can't remember the exact number, but if you end up asking, I will probably try to track it down for you. Depends on how much I like you and if I know you. But I'll probably do it. So I took the GRE, did okay on it. I had all the prereqs I needed because I was still in college, got all those knocked out, so I was happy about that. And then from that point on, it was just filling in gaps. I became an anesthesia tech. I did that for, I'll just call it 8 months. I technically signed to start in August, started first day in September, October, did that until April. So not too long, actually. So that was a little bit of a background. I just worked in a retail store. As simple as it sounds. If you're from the Southeast, you'll know it. I worked at Publix for a hot minute. So I don't know if that helped my application at all, but it meant I had a customer service background, so I knew how to handle getting yelled at while still maintaining a positive attitude. So I applied. I was really late to the game because I took the GRE a little bit later. Just because when my graduation was, it didn't leave a ton of time for me because I was really busy during college because I had a hard major and I'd saved all the hard classes till the very end. Yay team. I took biochem my very last semester, which was a nightmare, but anyway. So I did that. Took the GRE and it was crunch time. I applied really late to Bluefield, which is in Auburn. And they have rolling admissions. I applied literally the last day that their applications were open. So because it was rolling, I didn't get in there. I got declined. When I applied to that one, I also applied to Emory and South University, which is in Savannah. Emory's in Atlanta. I heard back from Bluefield first, and it was a decline because of just rolling admissions. By the time they got to me, they were already filled up. So that's not necessarily any issue with me as an individual. It's just the timing of it. I could have done better. I could have done worse. It was a crunch either way. And because I had to get transcripts sent, that was a pain. So that was my first decline. And then I got an interview at South. So I went and did the interview. I did okay. I didn't do great. I wasn't super confident in it. So I went and did that interview. One second. Okay, I'm back. I just thought someone was knocking on my door. So I went to South, did the interview, wasn't super confident. Got a call back, we'll call it 4 days later, and I got waitlisted. Needless to say, was not the news that I was hoping for, and that kind of crushed me. And that was, I want to say, October, November timeframe. So that hurt a lot. So then at that point, 2 of the schools I had heard back from, I was declined and waitlisted. So I was like, I don't have high hopes. Emory is a pretty high standard from everything I've heard. So I had a feeling that if I got waitlisted from South, I was probably not going to hear back from Emory, and I'd only applied to 3 schools. So at that point, I just sent my application. I sent it to, I think I sent it out to the 2 NSU locations, which was Jacksonville and I think there was the one in Tampa I sent it to. And I think that was all I sent it out to after that, was those 2. And then I heard back from Jacksonville, and then they wanted an interview, which was great. So I drove down here, did the interview. I think the interview went really well. Go home, get a call a couple days later, and I did get accepted. And I cried. And I don't cry. If you know me in person, you know that I don't cry. And I cried. So that was awesome. And then from there, that's where my target's been set. I got accepted in, I can't remember. I don't know why I try to say these things and I don't remember them. We'll just call it December. And then here we are. This is May 21st. And these videos are not going to be uploaded day of. They're not going to be available to see day of, which is why I'm keeping track of time, because I'm just going to do them progressively. So yeah, here I am now. And the start date is this Friday, so the 24th. This is the official first day of class. The first week of class is really the day after Memorial Day. That's when all the classes are going to kick in. We just have 1 class on Friday. So, looking forward to it, not looking forward to it. That's going to be the topic of the next video. This one I just wanted to be an intro, and who am I, and oh my gosh, that's awful. Who am I, and whether or not you should care to listen to me. I hate to break it to you, I don't care if you watch these or not. But if you do watch them, I hope you get something from them. So, yeah, that's who I am. And I guess I'll just end this video here. It's about 9 minutes. I'm probably going to stop it right on 9 minutes, so I feel cool about it. You can stop watching now. I'm literally just going to click stop recording the moment it hits 9 minutes, regardless.